Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you for tuning into my 2153rd edition of Short-Term Trading live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, as you know, this is risky. Put your stops in. Never trade without them. This isn't suitable for all traders. Know that. You could be destroyed in this game if you get it wrong and you don't understand the risks, so please know the risks. But let's get moving. This is Sunday night. This video, 2153rd, is being filmed on Sunday night for Trading Sunday through Monday, August 24th, 2020. So, let's just get right into it. The double top formation still looms large in E-mini S&P. It's there, and I am telling you right now, I am not selling short nor issuing any OMNI buy recommendations in the S&P until this formation gets resolved. Now the rule is, when you see a double top, you sell a double top. There's no rule that says when you see a double top, you decide whether or not you think this one will work opposed to the one last month, and if the next one will work, you don't do that. That's not the rule. The rule is when you see it, you sell it. Now, luckily, ask any Omniac that hangs out in my live trading room, every time last week we sold the double top, the market dropped enough for us to make a decent profit, and we sidestepped. On one day, I think we made 50 full points, just respecting the double top. So I don't care what the market looks like, I don't care what's going on out there, until we get past my double top formation in the S&P. That's the market I'm keying in on. I am not issuing any buy recommendations. In fact, I'm going short. I'm short already. I think my Omniac's off for tonight and to tomorrow, Sunday night and to Monday, but I'm only doing one lot. I will stay true to my double top formation, as I always do, but I'm only doing one lot. We'll see what happens. I can't be killed too badly no matter what happens. So, stop is in, got my one lot on, whatever happens, happens. I just want to stay true to the formation and not get tricked out. I've kept us focused on it day after day last week. It is still prevalent. It is still present. You must stay focused on it too till we best that formation, or a fundamental piece of news comes out and we find out why the double top in the S&P has been there and it cracks. One or the other will happen. I will stay true to that formation until one or the other happens. All right, so you will find out what to do in my live trading room. It's livewithoscar.com. No credit cards, no nonsense, no gimmicks. Just come join me in my live trading room. Now, traders, this is the month of August. And in August, it's really thin. It's thin at night. You know, it's a little slow and tricky. It's not going to get any better leading into the third week of August here. So just remember that when we do get in, we got to get out quickly, take our profits and sidestep, and just wait for the summer to go away. Now, before I show you the charts, which I'm going to do in a moment, for you Omni campers that have had reservations or weren't quite sure during COVID, because I know a lot of us have lost bits of income, if not all of our income, things have gotten weird. I have joined forces with some lending institutions, and if you would like to finance your Omni Camp seat, anybody with a 570 FICO or greater can now finance their OmniCamp seat. The finance company will actually pay for that seat for you, and you make your payments. Now, according to the numbers, and as I've told you, I never add the Omni up myself. I have nothing to do with the addition of the Omni. I have one entity add up the Omni, then they give it to another. The both of them add it, they come together. If their addition is exact, they tell me about it, and I will tell you. Now, the Omni trades in the last 3 months have netted $63,000. Now, we've had a really good August so far, so I think it's much higher than that. You can pay for your camp like that if this continues. I cannot promise you every day Omni's going to win, and I can't promise you we're going to win in the future, but I've been putting out these videos since 2006 and running the live trading room, and boy, oh boy, has Omni killed it ever since. So you should do all right, but the beauty of this is if you want to come to OmniCamp, it's September 10th through the 15th, you can now finance that trip out here, and the payments should be small, and you should be able to pay it off like that. There are, from what I understand, no prepayment penalties either. So if you are having trouble with COVID and you do want to come, I don't mean if you're sick, because you ain't coming near me. If you're having financial difficulty with COVID and you would really like to come out to camp and fix your trading style, I can now help you. I will send you to one of my lenders and they will give you financing. All right, traders, with no further ado, let's go. some charts. Traders, E-mini S&P weekly bar chart. That is a double top. It is absolutely there before your eyes. The adage is, the Oscarism, if you will, when we see a double top, we sell a double top. We do not question it. We do not decide if this one will work and the last one didn't. We don't think those things. We sell it, and if it doesn't work, the stop gets hit. Now, this should produce a down move. This is on a weekly chart. It takes a while for this to break out of here. So until this resolves itself, I am going to respect that, and I'm going to take short positions like I did all last week and get out on dips until this resolves itself. Now, the NASDAQ, if you look at that, look at how fantastic it looks. Why, Oscar, are you insane? Why would you sell the S&P? Well, you know what, cats, I'm with you. That's why I'm doing one lot. But it is a double top, and I have to respect it. But look at the power of this NASDAQ just tagging away, pulling our other markets higher. But NASDAQ could easily drop with the S&P if that double top pans out today, tonight, whenever. That same double top, once again, I showed you it on the weekly. Well, that's it on the daily. And no matter how nice that NASDAQ chart looked to you just now, until this gets resolved, the double top has not been negated, and this is what should happen. If not, our stops are at above. Whatever will be, but that should be your end result because it is a double top formation. Okay, traders, you've seen the charts. I am showing you that as a professional, you stay focused on an event or a formation until it pans out. You don't turn your head away because it took 5 days. You stay focused. I don't care which way this double top turns out. I am staying pinpointed, focused on it until the market moves from here. That's what a professional does. I'm not letting the ADHD of the marketplace, Wall Street's got it like crazy. That's not going to affect me. Win or lose, I don't care. I will remain focused on that double top until something happens. You should do the same. The next one you see, you act the same way on that. The next one you see, you behave the same way. Suddenly you gain the consistency of the double top formation. It comes into your trading. But not if you decide this one's not going to work and don't take it. You know why? What if you're right? What if it goes up and the double top didn't work? Now you've just realized you've got the power to change the rule. Now the rule is, hey, when you see a double top, sit down and decide if I'm smart enough to outsmart the double top. That's not what you should do. I'm giving you a good lesson here. If you don't want to take a trade, a short trade into the double top, don't bother, but don't buy it. Even if it goes up, respect the double top. Respect that every time you see it, the odds will come into your play. All right, traders, that's it for tonight's lesson. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com. Seriously, OMNI Camp's coming soon. If you want to come out, if you can't afford it, you need the financing, call me, 702-629-4755. We have September 10th when it starts, kids. I'm only letting people who drive in mostly come anyway. Give me a call, 702-629-4755. You got plenty of time to get out here. All right, traders, now keep your emotions at bay when you trade. Do not make seat-of-the-pants decisions. Do not make cowboy decisions. Make sure that you plan a trade and you act out that plan. Plan the trade, trade the plan. That's what we do. We do know this. Rule number one. Do you know what rule number one is back there, Mr. Cameraman?
I do.
What is rule number one, please?
The market is always right.
Rule number one, the market is always right. Do you people watching my video, do you know what rule number one is? Yes, you should by now. The market is always right. What is rule number two, sir? Oh, look, he's stuttering. What's rule number two? The market's always right. That's rule number one. Rule number two, I'll help start you off. If the markets
seem wrong to you,
go
refer
ahead
to rule number one.
There you go. Even the cameraman who's got no trading at all is starting to remember this, right? He doesn't trade, so you should remember it too. Very good, sir. And then the best thing you can do to keep those emotions at bay is do this exercise. Might sound crazy, but it works for a lot of us out there. Say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. Stops are World Traders Live with Oscar.com. I will see you there. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.